Hey everyone, welcome to the show this week. We've got a San Francisco duo making some ethereal, avant-garde, experimental, heavy music. Really got to check it out. They're also great people. This is episode 141 of In It to Spin It with LF80M. So I thought I'd include this record today, Yo Gabba Gabba 7-inch from Volcom Records. Jason and Cyndy actually toured with Biz Markie and Yo Gabba Gabba a few years ago, got to know him. This features actually Wayne Coyne of the Flaming Lips and Biz on a song. I was part of the Volcom Singles Club a while back. This is hand numbered number 69 out of 540, came on nice green vinyl. Jason had great stories of hip-hop in the Bay Area, and they got to know Biz, like I said, and he actually helped them hook up or pick out their wedding ring, he told me. So pretty cool. I'd love to meet the diabolical Biz. Thought I'd just include this for some fun. So we met up with Jason and Cyndy at a park here in Vancouver, got lucky with a sunny day. We talked influences, their new album, and meeting James Hetfield at Sizzler. Check it out.
Okay, action.
Hey everybody out there, glad to be here in Vancouver with the duo coming out of San Francisco, making some eerie, heavy, atmospheric music. This is Chicky and Jason of Le Fin Absolute du Monde. Say hi to everybody out there.
Hello.
Hi.
Right on, guys. Thank you so much for being here. It's really cool, yeah. Don't really ever get to talk to touring bands 2 weeks before a show here in Vancouver, so it's kind of cool. What brings you to Vancouver before the show? I know you've got friends.
My family's here. I'm originally from here.
Yeah.
So we had a few days off, and we were close enough that we were like, oh, let's hang out in Canada for a few days.
So are you here the whole time up until the show?
No. We're only here for until the day after tomorrow.
Okay, so cool, yeah. It's really nice to pop this in and get some word out there about the April 7th show at the Rickshaw. Yeah, let's talk about the music. You bring your live show there. Maybe let's first touch on your backgrounds, see what you guys are bringing to the table. And I understand there's a big metal background, some love of some trip hop, and you're trained classically in a couple things, so why don't we touch on that, all those things?
I've been playing classical piano since I was 5. I went to school for it. My minor was in Spanish classical guitar, and I played flute and trumpet growing up. And that's.
Does any of the Spanish guitar get into the music? I haven't heard any.
Oh, well, a little bit.
We had a song, the first song we came out with, a guy named Justin Broderick, a band called Godflesh, remixed it actually. It's her playing kind of a Spanish style acoustic guitar.
But it's not the cool shit.
Yeah. It's not like Gypsy Kings.
I haven't played the cool shit yet. I'm actually trying to figure out how to incorporate that into.
Okay, maybe the next record.
Oh yeah, because I want to be able to to highlight that.
She wants to be like a charo, like a metal charo.
Okay, and your metal background, I know you're a lover of all things that.
I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I'm in the 80s was kind of my years where you discover liking your own music besides your parents' music. And Metallica was living in the same city that I'm from, Richmond, California at the time, and there's a lot of stuff like Exodus and Testament.
Is this the Burton years or after Cliff?
That whole time is my junior high years.
Okay, so and the love of trip hop, you guys both like that, Portishead and Massive Attack.
Oh yeah.
You like the textures, atmosphere that they brought.
We're real chill people. So we kind of like the slow, kind of side to side. Head nod.
That stuff hit me like a ton of bricks in like 90. I think I just graduated high school, so it was like 1996. And I was working at a bookstore across the street from the University of California, Berkeley. And they would play music, of course. And Dummy was out, so they were playing like concert Sour Times, and I would just stop what I was doing when I heard it. I was like, I've never. It floored me like when the first time I heard like Metallica full.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a different combination.
It is a different combination
with those break beats, right? Yeah.
No, I'd never heard anything like it, and I still haven't heard anything since that really.
Yeah. Okay.
Like groundbreaking.
Let's talk about this is the Clarity tour. Clarity Amongst the Rubble is the album. Is it your first LP or is it
first full length?
First full length. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if the band counted complete or not.
Yeah. I mean, we had a remix album.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which was the original songs and the remix versions. So I guess that doesn't count. But yeah, the first full length of no remixing.
Let's talk about the record and what's going on in the studio. There are only two of you here, so what's going on with the drums? Are you guys making whole tracks pre-recorded first?
We usually, for our recording, we usually go in and program drums. On this record, we actually had a person by the name of Albert Hayes, who actually owns the building that we live in. We live in a music rehearsal studio in West Oakland, California. And he was a drummer for, he played with a guy named Alex Skolnick, if you remember the band Testament. Skolnick was a guitar player in Testament. Yeah. So we said, hey, would you mind playing drums? He's like, oh sure, I can play drums. So there's a couple songs he played drums on, and there's a couple songs, quite a few songs we had a bass player come in and help us out with some bass tracks.
And then how does that translate live if it's just the two of you? Is it all like digital audio?
There's a lot of triggering the backing tracks, and then there's us playing instruments.
Okay. And
it's a lot more dynamic live.
Yeah, let's talk about the live show, because I said to you when I heard the music, I said to myself, I bet you it's super powerful live, because it kind of lulls you into this false sense of security, some of the songs, and then it just kills you like it's the end of the world. Right? So what's your philosophy on that? Like, what should people get out of a live show? Is it performance art, avant-garde going around?
It is a very emotionally intense performance.
Yeah.
So a lot of people say it's kind of like performance art. It's very raw. I don't know. There's only the two of us, so of course we lack the energy of a 4 or 5 piece.
Yeah.
So when we started, knowing that we were lacking that energy of having so many people, we thought, man, we gotta step it up.
Yeah. Well, I think the music is like your 3rd or 4th member because of the grand sound of it. Right?
So it does have to be very loud. It has to be very bombastic. Yeah. So the live show definitely reflects that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's definitely in your face.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And interactive, would you say?
You are.
Oh, yeah, I tend to
jump down into the crowd.
There was a show we went overseas to the UK. We're in Wales, and we're playing this show, and I think she thought this stool was a lot lighter than it was. I think she was going to try to like angrily knock it over, and she threw it across the room at this kid. And I've never seen a crowd not move like at it the whole time, and we looked at each other like, I guess they don't. I think I yelled at like, they don't give a shit. And then I turned around and she gets swarmed by everybody. That was the coolest thing I ever saw.
I've been known to, I don't know,
break a lot of shit.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so. It's actually pretty fun because you don't see a lot of Asian women, you know, females in this genre.
Yeah.
So it's pretty fun to kind of break that stereotype.
Speaking of that, were you a fan of Cyprian Lee?
No, what's that?
Much Music VJ?
Oh my God, yes!
She put out
I remember that, really?
Bob's Your Uncle was her band, yeah. I have a couple of records of hers.
Can you bring her to the show?
Time
I
ago.
don't know where she lives now, probably Toronto. But yeah, she was badass.
Right, yeah, I didn't realize, I gotta look that up.
Yeah, I'll put up a record in this video, but let's keep going on here. You mentioned some of your tracks have been remixed to great results. I really like the remixes. What's it like hearing another person's take, like another?
Love it.
Getting that back.
That's cool. Actually how we got discovered, if you will. Years ago, when SoundCloud was pretty much just European DJs, someone had said you should put your music on SoundCloud. We put our music on SoundCloud instantaneously. DJs from all over mostly across the pond. They were like, hey, would you mind if we did a remix? We said, we don't care.
Yeah.
And then a little label in the UK found us.
I really like the Social Security remix. That's awesome. We can link the original Lead Me in Detroit right here. And also for the remix, Descent into Madness.
That was cool. Circo is
Drive.
Yeah, he does crazy, what do you call it? Breakcore, that like heavy breakbeat stuff in Germany.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is like a glorious wonderland.
Let's hear your favorite Metallica record of mine. Put you on the spot. I saw your very articulate intellectual write-up
of Metallica
post-Black Album Metallica.
Load years. It would have to be Kill 'Em All, because that's the one that got me started.
Yeah.
That's where I discovered. That's actually where I discovered Megadeth, because I read the liner notes. As a kid, you read liner notes before you downloaded everything, and I was like, "Who is this D. Mustaine guy?" And then friends told me he was the guy from Megadeth. So that record was the one. That was my intro drug into everything.
Is that the one? Is that the one that you the cassette that you had?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought the cassette, saved my lunch money from a kid in school. Got the cassette.
And then you ran into James Hetfield.
I did run into James Hetfield at Sizzler in Knoll, California. Very frightening.
Sizzler?
You have Sizzler here?
Sizzler.
Yeah. I was 11, and I had just dubbed "And Justice for All" from a buddy of mine.
Yeah.
And like I had just done it, and my mom it was like a treat.
Yeah.
And we go to Sizzler, and I'm in the, you know how they had back in the day, they had
salad bar.
The real good salad bar where there was actually meat on it.
Pre-sneeze guard years
too.
Sure.
Yeah, this was when the salad bar was extravagant.
Yeah.
And I'm in the salad bar and I'm so excited about, because they had the dinosaur-shaped chicken strips. I bumped into a person, and James Hetfield turns around, and because he's wanting to know what hit him. And it was me, and he kind of chuckled, but I thought he was mad at me because he knew that I dubbed him just.
Nice.
Obviously, didn't
That's
know.
pretty cool. This might tie into that question. You got a time machine. You can go back and see any artist, living or dead, in their prime. Who will it be?
I would want to see. I didn't get into Nirvana until right after Kurt Cobain died.
Yeah. Okay.
Nevermind was my theme music.
Can't argue with that answer.
Yeah. So
that's
definitely Kurt Cobain, Nirvana. Nevermind was my favorite album.
For yourself?
Black people in time machines don't really go well together.
Okay, Louis.
Yeah, when he said that, I was like,
Don't go back too far.
yeah, don't go back. I'm trying to think, like, what's it? Oh, no, don't want to see Hendrix.
Yeah.
You know, I would have liked to have seen either Sabbath play back in the day in Birmingham, or I would have liked to seen Hendrix play back in the day when he was still in the Northwest, like in Seattle. I'd really love to see that.
Okay, great answers. Yeah, sorry, I didn't even think about the
Good, it's because you don't see color.
No color in it to spin it. Okay, I think that's good. Let's wrap it up. April 7th, Rickshaw. We'll see what you guys bring live to the live setting in Vancouver on that big stage. I mean, you guys have never played there, obviously, so pumped to do it. So yeah, that's good. Good chat, man.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.